they have a separate work area and a separate sleeping area.
Because I go from like being with my year in one house to another house.
It's like a flat.
Just an area where they can come and relax and watch TV and so on. Okay? So these are things like laundries and domestic areas and things like that.
Welcome to MARYADI Channel. Today, my colleague Adil from MARYADI is visiting a famous private boarding school in England, Uppingham School. As one of the most prestigious educational institutions in the UK, Uppingham School is home to many talented and ambitious boys and girls from around the world. In this video, we'll be focusing on the student accommodation facilities in the girls' boarding house, showcasing how the school ensures comfortable living away from home for each student. So let's begin our exploration of Uppingham School.
So as we walk down this road, we're passing houses to the right, some of those where staff live, and to the left we're passing student houses. So we have 4 boys' boarding houses all in a row, and each boarding house might have about somewhere between 55 and 60 boys. Girls' houses are a little bit bigger, somewhere between 60 and 70. And this is where our students
well
live.
looked after. What about holidays and that? Yeah, like Easter holiday. All students, all boarders have to go home, yeah? So go to their guardians. Then you have to leave the school.
It's really important that both the students and the staff have times where they can escape, where they can recharge their batteries. So absolutely in the holidays you can't stay in school. In fact, when we have a mid-term break, you can't stay in school. If we close the school for an exeat weekend, you can't stay in school.
And how many exact weekends you have?
We only have 3 exeat weekends per year.
Okay. And because Charlotte and Rosie are local girls,
Yeah.
so you're Uppinghamian girls, yeah? That's why you join us on this tour. Thank you very much once again.
It's a pleasure. Yeah. We're going to a girls' boarding house.
Girls boarding.
This one's called Fairfield.
Is that where you stay, or?
I live here, like, permanently, but I'm in...
You live where?
Mum's a house mistress.
Oh, really?
Yeah. She'll be the expert.
Yeah, okay.
But I am in a boarding house.
Uh-huh.
I'm not in this boarding house, but I'm in another boarding house.
So they took you away from your mum?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I couldn't really imagine what it'd be like to have her as a house. But, yeah.
And, well, share with me your boarding life experience.
Well, it's really nice being in kind of 2 houses, because I go from like being with my year in one house to another house, which I do really, really enjoy because I'm really close to the dorms. I can kind of just like go and...
Yeah, your experience is a bit different to others. So you, some boarders, they have their parents like really far away from where the school is.
Yeah.
As you can come here.
Very, very close, yeah.
At Uppingham School, each boarding house is overseen by a dedicated housemaster or housemistress who ensures order and safety. The housemasters live with the students, sharing meals together, organizing weekend activities, and providing daily care and support for each child.
Hey! It's a Cocker Spaniel, yeah?
Come in. I was trying to contact you. Did you not get my call?
No.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Nice to see you.
Pleasure.
Charlie. Nice
Pleasure
to see you.
meet you.
You got
Shoes off. I like that. Charlie. You also Charlie.
Also Charlie.
Also Charlie.
Yes.
I'm from Kazakhstan originally.
Adil, these 2 Charlies run the admissions department.
Yeah, really?
Yes.
And also, it's your wife is house mistress here.
Yes, that's right.
Okay,
Yes.
got a bit confused. And I was saying that in the country I'm from, we do not walk in shoes in the house, inside of the house.
All right. Well, you're
So,
very welcome to keep them on.
Yeah, I don't know, girls took it off, so I took it off as well. What's the minimum age for boarding at the school?
Year 9, so 13 to 14.
Okay.
Age 13 to
From
14.
13, okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Where are you going?
They're going to run ahead and put the lights on.
Put the lights on.
Yeah.
Okay. And how many girls do you have here?
So we've got 60 boarders, and we've got 6 day girls.
6.
Who are attached to the boarding house as well.
And what, they have their own rooms?
Yes,
as well?
they have their own rooms as well. So let me show you where well, let's start in here.
Well, this is like a homework
So this
room.
is when the girls are in their first year here, they have a separate work area and a separate sleeping area. When they go into their second year here, year 10, they have their work area and their study area combined.
Okay.
As you will see when we get upstairs.
So year 10, 11.
So year 9 is their first year here, age 13 to 14.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they all have their work areas here, and then they have their sleep area upstairs. As they get older, those areas become the same.
It's good to separate, because in your room you feel lazy sometimes,
So these are things like laundries and domestic areas and things like that.
And how often laundry is
So
done?
they get all of that done for them. Because we have a team of every week.
Once a
Yes, twice a week.
Twice a week.
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So this is another communal area. So the girls of any age can use this. Just an area where they can come and relax and watch TV and so on. Okay.
Okay. And what time is the lights off?
So in the evening, they have supper at 6 o'clock.
Okay.
Then their evening homework session starts at 7. And they finish their work at 9. And then they go to bed at different times depending on how old they are. And that's where they can come in between sort of finishing prep and
year 10 and 11, what's the time for that?
Year 10 and 11 will go to bed about 9:45, 10 o'clock for those 2
and
year
12,
groups.
13, 6 form.
Yeah, so 10:30, 11 o'clock, something like that.
In another video on our channel, Rosie is telling Adil about the school's daily schedule. We'll include a link to that episode in the description below. For now, let's head to the place where students have their meals. Be prepared. It's not a common school's dining hall. Instead, students have meals in their own boarding house. It might seem unusual, but the students appreciate this arrangement because it allows them to closely interact with their tutors, who join them for lunch every day. It's just like having a meal at home with family, isn't it? For breakfast, students can come in their pajamas, but for lunch and dinner, they need to wear their uniforms.
And
this is the dining room.
Yeah, this is like a unique kind of feature of the school.
Yes.
Because you don't have a dining.
We have 15 dining rooms, one in every boarding house.
Yes.
Yes.
I don't think I seen this in any other school.
No. So most schools will have central dining, where everybody eats in the same place. So this is where the girls have their breakfast, obviously their lunch and their supper.
That's why you feel like it's like a sisterhood or something.
Yeah,
Yes.
like family.
It's like a family, isn't it?
Yes.
And is it self-service?
No, so they're served. Different houses do different things, I think. What do you do? Do you have?
We come up to get served by.
You're served. Are you served?
So the house decides on house rules, yeah?
Yeah. So most houses at breakfast time. What do you do at breakfast time?
Well, usually you can self-serve.
Yes. So breakfast time, it's self-serve. Lunchtime and supper, the ladies are behind the counter, and you come in and you tell them what you want, and off you go and sit down.
Yeah, really good. I like it. Yeah.
So I suppose it's all part of why you become very attached to your house. Do you see what I mean? Because you dine with the same people all of the time.
But doesn't that separate you from other houses?
Not at all. Not in any way, was it? I mean, you've probably both got friends in other houses. I know you have for definite. I'm sure you have as well. Yeah. So,
are there girls and boys from other houses can be invited?
And they can be to not to everyday supper, but at the weekends, houses can invite other houses over for social events and so on.
Oh,
You see what I mean?
social events.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And also
Yeah.
you can have year group dinners in-house. So previously Fairfield's just had an upper fifth dinner where they've invited someone from another house to come and join dinner with them, and they dine in here with the rest of the house, which is also a really nice way of.
If you have decided to send your child to study in England, you need to be prepared for certain specifics. For example, all minors arriving without their parents in England to study in boarding school are required to have a local guardian. This service is mandatory, can be costly, and finding a right guardian can be challenging. At MARYADI, we have simplified this process by creating our own guardianship company. This means better financial conditions for you and the opportunity to choose someone you can trust. For more details on the costs and services included in our guardianship program, please schedule a consultation with one of our team members. You can find all our contact details in the description to this video.
Then this is their bedroom area. So different houses have different ways in which the rooms are made up.
It's
So
like a flat.
this is fourth form. Yeah, so this is year 9. So there's a 2 there.
Oh, okay. Room of 2.
But you see they've got no work areas in here, which is why they do their work
They
downstairs.
do work downstairs. And can they have their own beddings or school supply?
They can bring their own.
They bring
Yeah.
their own.
And it's washed here as well.
So there's a 4 in here.
It's the same year group, yeah?
Yes, same year group. And then there is a 6 in here. So these are all the youngest girls. So there's a 6, a 4 and a 2. And what my wife does, the same in every other house, they rotate round each half term, so you spend time in a different room. Do you see what I mean?
Okay, also very clever.
Yeah, so you don't spend your
Rotation.
time with the same girls all of the time.
So that they don't create those packs,
That's
yeah?
right. So you'll see the difference now. So when the children get a year older, you go into one of the rooms straight ahead, Charlotte.
It's all in this room.
So in their second year here, the difference is that they now have a room which has got their desk as well.
Wow, this is huge.
Do you see what I mean?
This is, yeah.
No, but really, really.
Yeah, some bigger ones than this.
Yeah,
I mean, you can really
Yes.
twist the cat here.
Do you know where the whole 9 yards comes from?
So can you see this? All of this would be for one girl now. Do you see what I mean? So that is from the second year they're here upwards. And then in their final 2 years, they go into their own room, as you'll see in a minute.
Singles, okay.
So they have rooms like this for 2 years, rooms like that for 1 year, rooms like this for 2 years, and then on their own for 2 years.
And in the last 2 years, you have your own room and your own bathroom. It's like unsweet.
Oh,
yeah,
really?
it's like houses, including this one and the house I'm actually. Unfortunately, constables look like got that one. Yeah.
So we don't need to go into every room, do we? If they
Oh, they even have a bath.
yeah.
2 baths.
Yeah, the showers are under the corner.
So friends, did you like the boarding house at Uppingham School? Your opinion is very important to us, so please leave your comments below. If you'd like to see more episodes about this British boarding school, head over to our channel. Give us a like if you enjoyed this video. It's easy for you and it means a lot to us. See you in the next episodes. Goodbye.